Yeah, hello guys. Good morning, guys, and welcome to the Football Fans Zone. Everybody is welcome on this page. No matter what club you're supporting, you are welcome on this platform. And please, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel, like the content, and share with your friends and family. Share it to your social media platform. This morning show has been titled Ten Hag Catastrophe. I know many people were wondering why I am going out on Ten Hag this morning, but like I said, it's Ten Hag Catastrophe. When you watch the Manchester United team that played against Aston Villa in the second half, and the same United team that played against Nottingham Forest, you ask yourself, how has it gone wrong? How have this team going from being a decent looking side against Aston Villa to the rubbish we saw last night? So are you telling me that the fact that Rasmus Højlund was unable to play that game made United rubbish? And now, I know the media I've been talking about this guy, and this is something I've been sitting down here for a very long time. I keep saying the same thing. Rasmus Højlund might not be getting the goals. He might not be getting the goals, but he works effortlessly. Like when it comes to do his work and his pressing aspect, is number one in that United team. And we saw it yesterday, it was missing. The fact that that little boy did not play yesterday showed. I'm not even going to go into that. Now, I said something earlier. I said United, I think that was yesterday, are selling players club would want, and they end up leaving the rubbish nobody wants, and they pay them too much money for salary and wages. Make it make sense. Elanga was sold to Nottingham Forest for just £15 million. Ten Hag sold this boy for just £15 million. And this little boy yesterday showed that he is far better than Anthony, far better than Marcus Rashford as well. He showed it yesterday. And this season so far, he has 10 goals contribution for that team. He has 6 assists and 4 goals in that Nottingham Forest team. Like, this boy have been a starter. Like, he's starting for Nottingham Forest. So make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. This guy, Ten Hag, is somebody that got rid of David Giggia. You got rid of the best keeper as at last season in the Premiership and replaced him. You got rid of him for free. He got rid of David De Gea for free, and went on replacing him with Andre Onana for £50 million. Now, people should not take it the wrong side. I am not blaming Onana for those goals yesterday. There was nothing he could do. Both goals. I have seen some little prat and some pundits wanting to put it on Onana. I'm sorry, there is nothing like that. There is nothing he could do on both goals. There is nothing. But the reason why I'm saying this is the catastrophe is this. I just want to just pinpoint some little details. He got into the club. He also got rid of Ronaldo. And he made a statement that Ronaldo need, before getting rid of him, he made sure to frustrate him, putting him on the bench. And he made a comment that Cristiano Ronaldo needs to prove to him that he can score goals. What do you call that? That is an ego. You are talking about one of the best player, one of the highest goal scorer in the game. You are saying he needs to prove to you that he can score goals. You got rid of Ronaldo. We all know how that ended. Now, coming to that game yesterday, I've been saying it for a very, very long time that aside the fact that Scott McTominay offers you goal, he does not offer Manchester United anything. Aside the fact he offers Manchester United goals, he does not offer them anything else. One thing is this: you are bringing in Scott McTominay because you want him, or because you believe he can get you a goal. Well, let me help you out. You might as well have replaced Scott McTominay with Rashford from the very beginning. Just keep the same team you played against Aston Villa and you put Scott McTominay up front. You have a front three of Rashford, Scott McTominay and Garnacho. Now, you came in and took out Kobe Meno. You took out Kobe Meno and brought in Scott McTominay from the very beginning of second half. The very beginning of second half, you brought in Scott McTominay and you took out Kobe Meno. And one thing about Enak, he will never cease to amaze me. He will never cease to amaze me. Like sometimes things he says makes you wonder, is he watching the same game we are watching? This is what he had to say about that substitution. He said taking out Kobe Meno for Scott McTominay was tactical decision. This guy is very, very stupid. He's deluded. I'm sorry. Ten Hag is rubbish. It's nonsense. This is what I have to say about Scott McTominay. He said McTominay brought energy. I think he brought energy. I think the second half was much better on our side. The first goal, when you analyze it well, has nothing to do with the midfield. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This guy is bloody useless. You are telling me that first goal had nothing to do with the midfield. Scott McTominay was nowhere to be found. He was not tracking back. I don't understand how Manchester United fan have to deal with this guy. Like, it's a shame. It is bloody annoying. Like, how do you come out to say such thing? Before the game, he made a very stupid statement saying that we have seen that we can play and match the ability of the top 3 clubs in England. How? Because that is a lie. It's bloody useless comment to say. How do you come out there to say that we have, like, United players have shown that they can go hand to hand, they can match fit to the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City? It is this guy is deluded. I'm sorry, he's deluded. In the first half, Nottingham Forest were shite, United were shite. But what was happening? United somehow had the control in the midfield. Then you came outside and you took out your defensive midfielder, which was Kobe Meno, to bring in a player like Scott McTominay. What were you expecting? What was this guy expecting? Then now he came and said the second goal came in or was considered because of lack of communication. Ten Hag, this guy is a disgrace. He is a disgrace. After the game, he said the players are not happy, but we have to do better. We haven't played with the same team in a row. We have had chance. We have had to change again. So every time we have to swap our team, this is bloody rubbish. It's nonsense. You can't be using this as an excuse. I'm sorry. You cannot be using this as an excuse, Ten Hag. You can't. You can't be using this as an excuse. Every other team in England are also going through injury crisis. You look at the likes of Manchester City. You look at Chelsea, Tottenham. They are all going through injury crisis. So this is bloody rubbish. This is a stupid excuse you can think of. So what you are trying to tell me is this: you went from the team that played against Aston Villa, you took out Rasmus Højlund because he's healed, and all of a sudden you became shite. This is very stupid. It's a stupid statement to make, and I can't believe he has gone on here and make such stupid comment. Every team in England are going through injury crisis. Newcastle is also one of them. You look at Chelsea, they are also going through injury crisis. You can't be using this as an excuse. You have not played with the same team. It's an excuse, I'm sorry. It's a blatant, it's an excuse. And to be honest, it's not good enough. And the worst thing that pissed me off about that substitution in mid, taking out Kobe Menu for Scooby-Doo, he even had the audacity to say he does not regret his decision. Like, how don't you regret taking out Kobe Menu for Scooby-Doo? How don't you regret that decision whereby that same dude, Scooby-Doo, cost you the game? He cost you the game. Sometimes things this guy says is beyond me. Taking out Kobe Mino for Scooby-Doo, for Scott McTominay, was the best decision, and you don't regret making that decision. So you had Donny van der Beek on the bench. You did not try to use him, and this is something I do not understand. I don't understand this decision. You have a player like Donny van der Beek that played under you at Ajax and did exceptionally well for you. I'm sure wherever Donny van der Beek is, when he learned or heard that Ten Hag is coming to the club as a coach, he would be happy because he believes if there's somebody that can bring the best out of me again, is this guy. But you have gone there. You have also benched him. So suddenly you're telling me Scott McTominay is better than Donny van der Beek. That is what you're saying to me. And I've been saying something. The obsession of playing Scott McTominay is going to get Ten Hag sacked. Honestly. First, it was his obsession and favoritism for Marcus Rashford, but he was able to drop him and give him another chance. I do not understand in a world whereby Scott McTominay is better than Donny van der Beek. I do not understand that word. Why haven't Ten Hag given this little boy a chance again to prove himself in a United shirt? Or give him game time at least? He keeps leaving him on the bench to rot on the bench. And it's not good. I have been saying this. I hear people saying Ten Hag out, Ten Hag out, Ten Hag out. Ten Hag is not the man for this job. I am sorry. Ten Hag, like I've seen enough to come to understand that Ten Hag is not the man for this job. It's not. It's not the man for the job. Now, do you guys know Ten Hag have lost 14 games in 28 games? He has lost 50% of the games so far this season. He has lost 14 games. And this is a record. He has broken another record. This is the first time Manchester United are losing 40 games before the new year. Like, this is the first time Manchester United are losing 14 games in 93 years. 93 years. 93. The first time Manchester United have lost a game in 93 years before the new year. They, like, this United team, I've been saying it, they lack identity. The inconsistency of this team is bloody rubbish. They are not consistent at all. It has been, you win one game, you lose one, or you win one game, you lose two. Because if I was a United fan, I would believe that there is no way we are not getting something in that game. So the thing is this. The thing is this. Ten Hag, I think United need to give him till the end of the season before they can get rid of him. Because, like I always say, he's not the problem and he is not the solution either. He is not the solution either. Just that he is just too stupid and stubborn and has ego for this job. You have come into Manchester United and made that club to be what we don't know them for. Every other coach that have coached this team before the arrival of Ten Hag have also have bad run of form, but they have not been this bad. Honestly, they've not been this bad. Taking out Scott McTominay for Scott McTominay lost United this game. And the fact that Ten Hag can come outside to say that was a very good decision and he does not regret it tells you how stupid he is. I do believe Ajax is level, honestly. And that is where I will stop the show today. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.